the alcohol settled down in my system, I was blabbing. Kiske. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Ilorin, popularly known as Eddie. I film about lifestyle, health and career. Please do want to check out some of my other videos, which I already linked them in the description box below, and also do subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, hellos, how are you doing? Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always staying tuned. Today I am going to be doing the first time tag. This video is long overdue. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, but then here we are. I went online, I went on this site, and I saw like first time tag questions. I got a lot actually, so I'm seeing like more than 100 plus questions here, but I'm just going to be answering a few questions because I feel like this kind of tag will let you guys know me more, and it's also like a kind of like invade in my privacy tag, something that ordinarily I might not come here to talk about them, but from this kind of question and answer, you guys can get to like, you know what, get to know some of this gist about me. If this is something you would like to watch, don't go anywhere, sit back, relax and join me. Question here says, first app you check when you wake up in the morning. It depends actually. I'm going to say that maybe my WhatsApp, because on WhatsApp I have this group that they usually drop morning devotion updates and all those things, so I have to like go there to read that before I do any other thing, or maybe my YouTube studio app, depending on, it depends, yeah. So either of the two. The next one says, tell us about your first broken bone. I've never broken a bone. No. The first foreign country that I went on vacation. Guys, I never come on Nigeria, which means like I've never gone on vacation outside Nigeria. So have I ever even gone on vacation? So that's just it. I'm still like, it's still on my bucket list. So when I get it done, I'm going to let you guys know about it. Your first Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook post. My first Instagram post, I can't find it anymore. Like I archived some of my Instagram posts, and I thought I would still see it in like archive or something. I can't find them anymore. But for my Twitter, I don't think I've ever posted anything on Twitter. If I did, it would probably be a picture. For my Facebook, I posted one nasty, very ugly picture in 2011. That picture is, I deleted it recently, but I can still see it. I think I'm seeing it on my Google Photos recently. So I'll probably put it here. You guys should not laugh. I beg. If I can see the picture, I'm going to put it right here. And that's it. The next one says, tell me about your first makeup item. Okay. I don't even need to answer this question, guys. You already know. Lip gloss. I've been a fan of lip gloss since like JSS1. When I entered secondary school, I usually see my seniors, or those ones in senior secondary, with glossy lip, and I fell in love with it. I was like, wow. So I got mine too. The next one says, the first experience where you get into trouble at home and in school. In school would probably, guys, let me tell you something. Maybe this will be like a story time video later on. Growing up, from my JSS1 to JSS3, I had a very bad record. It wasn't intentional. It was just me showing my personality, and my class teacher just felt like, okay, this girl is stubborn. So anytime my parents come for my report card, under where they used to like put comments, you will see something like, she's stubborn, she's, all those nasty comments. And it got to a point that my dad had to be begging me that, please now, you're not a boy. Like, I behave like a boy. I know that I used to be very stubborn. But at home, I can't really remember the first time I got into trouble. But there was this very funny moment. I think I was like 7, 8. Normally, my parent doesn't allow me to like go play outside and all those things. So there was this time that I really begged my dad, please. Dad was like, okay, go and come back before, I think 4 or something. So I went there. It was like 2, 3 streets away from our house. I went there, we played and all those things. I ate breakfast before leaving the house. And when I got to this place, when it was during the lunch period, they prepared amala and eforiru. Like, They served us food, and I told the mommy of the house that no, I can't eat this food, ma. My daddy will beat me. And she was like, your daddy cannot beat you. Don't worry, I'm going to talk to your daddy. Your daddy does not expect that you come to our house and you will not eat. That is not possible. And I was like, it's true. So I had the food, and minutes after I went home, I got home. My dad was like, have you eaten? I'm like, no. I don't even know the spirit that entered me. Why did I lie, for crying out loud? I said no, not knowing that I had like a vegetable stain on my teeth. My dad beat the hell out of me that day. Your first time experience where you were allowed to put on makeup. I'm still not allowed to put on makeup, but I do my thing right now. I'm an adult. I can do whatever thing, but I've never been given the what's it called? I've never been given the chance to like apply makeup. I remember growing up, I bought lip gloss, I bought powder, I bought earring, because all those things are the things that my mom doesn't use. So she expects that I don't use them too. And my mom will throw away all my earrings. I will see them in the dustbin. I will not be able to pick them up again. And makeup, I think before I even finished secondary school, I already started buying eyeshadow and all those things. And my mom will keep saying, you look ugly with this makeup. You look ugly. You're not fine. You're not just... So I would say that I was not even given the chance. If you see my picture online today with makeup on, she'd be like, your natural beauty is okay. You know, all those things. So I was never given the chance of like, okay, you are free to now use makeup. Nah, that didn't happen. Tell us about your first boyfriend. So I had my first boyfriend in 2012. I was out of secondary school. I finished secondary school in 2011, so I dated the person in 2012. But I had this thing in primary school, which I don't think counts. Does it count? It was child play now. So my first boyfriend would be the one in higher institution. Like I went for pre-degree in Lautech, and I met this guy, and that was it. It didn't last. It was just for a few months. Next one, first celebrity crush. My first celebrity crush would be, I think, G Mike. Is it G Mike or John Domino? John Domino. Tell us about your first ever date. My first ever date would be in 2015. I think. Yeah, it would be in 2015. It wasn't something that I wasn't really prepared for. It was just something that happened, and me and the person really vibed a lot, and it was beautiful. I would say that maybe because I didn't prepare for it, maybe something that because it was like, okay, can you meet me so place? We went out and all those things. But I was kind of shy. But I'm this type of person that even if I'm shy, you might not really notice, because anything you say, I'll just be smiling. So I would say it was beautiful. The next one, first, your experience of your first ever kiss. Have I kissed? What's that? I better go. I'm still a baby. Kiss care. Okay, so it wasn't. I didn't have the plan of having my first kiss when I had it. I had my first kiss in 2011. I was out of secondary school. See, anything that happens that has to do with relationship, all those things, I was out of secondary school. So this person, we were not even dating. He didn't ask me out. It just happened. Okay, we're just having discussion. You know, all this admission stuff. We're just having this conversation and all those things. And then, like, everything just happened like in seconds. This guy just dragged me, and that was it. So I won't even say it was. So that was it. I was shocked. I was speechless. And at the same time, I would say I was happy, because I felt like, oh. I think I just disappeared and was like, bye-bye. Yeah. Okay. So that was my first experience. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Your first friend in college. College is uni. Before my uni, I went to a diploma school. So I don't know if that also counts as college. So in my diploma school, my first friend would be Dorcas. Those are Dorcas. And in my university, it would be my best friend. So that's about your first heartbreak. I think I have the plan of making a story time video about this. My first heartbreak was in 2015. I dated this guy who I thought that, oh, this person he was way older than me. Like, not like, I'm going to like just you guys in another video. So I was thinking, okay, because this guy is older than me, he might not cheat on me, all those things. Listen to that, that I was even the side chick. But that's a story for another day. So that was my first heartbreak. Guys, I didn't handle it so. And I'm going to just you guys. I promise you. Tell us about your first language that you learned. My first language would be Yoruba. I remember, did I say Yoruba? Yoruba? My first language would be Yoruba. Like, growing up, I remember there was a time that I became very addicted to Yoruba speaking. It was very bad that my dad had to change my environment. Like, nah. My child is not going to be like this, but I can speak Yoruba. Baje. Musoyati. Tell us about the first movie which you keep in mind. I don't know. My first movie will be a Yoruba movie, Saworide. And my first English movie will be Uminun, I think. Yeah. The first person you converse with today. The first person I converse with today. My mom. Because we are together. So that was the first person I conversed with today. The first person that forever broke your heart. I don't know. I've been having heartbreak since I was little. Like, I'm this type of person that is, if you're a friend, it's always like I'm in love with you. Like, I'm this person that is always, I don't know how to put it, but I'm always putting my all in all in friendship. So friends broke my heart a lot growing up, and that's a story for another day. I'll probably just you guys one of these. First experience that you ever got drunk. Disclaimer before I answer this question, I'm not a drunk, I'm not an alcohol person, but you know, there are days that, anyways, let me just you guys. I got drunk one time like that, and it was like 2 years ago. I was going through a whole lot of things at that point. I was putting myself under pressure. I was overwhelmed with a whole lot of things, finances, academics, all those things, basically relationship too. Like, I just put I know that I was pressurizing myself. I was putting myself under, like, okay, I'm supposed to have done this should not even be bothering me again. So I was like, I wasn't really in a good state. And then COVID came. When COVID came, school was locked down, and we're like, okay, we should go home. At that point, I did not have any money on me, and my parents were like, okay, I should start coming home and all that. So I was expecting them to like send me money immediately they asked me to be coming home, but unfortunately they did not send me money. They were probably thinking that I should have money and I should just come home. So even though I was not really in a good state, so I decided to like go travel. So I traveled to Ibadan, but I didn't go home straight. I had to like visit a friend. I was still waiting for them to like send me money. You know, as soon as they send me money, I would just go home. So I was at this friend's place, and there is this particular wine that we've been keeping for like months. Me, my best friend, and the other friend, we were together that day, and this particular wine, we've kept it for months, like I said, and we made rice and stew and chicken, and we were like, okay, let's step it down with wine. And immediately we tasted the wine, my two other friends are like, oh, no, they don't like this wine, like they don't like it. And I didn't see any bad thing about the wine, because maybe because of the state that I was, but I didn't really notice any bad thing about the wine. I was like, okay, fine. So I finished the first cup, the second cup, I was just drinking. Guys, I finished one bottle. I finished that bottle of wine. Talking about it right now, I feel like I was probably stupid. I finished the wine, and after I finished, I started talking. I feel like the story that people share about, okay, when you take alcohol, it brings out things in you. Yeah, it's probably something that you already have in your head that you've been planning to do, that alcohol will bring out. So I've been having this urge of talking to people, talking about my problem, like all these things that I had in mind. Immediately the alcohol settled down in my system, I was blabbing. I was saying a whole lot of things, and after then I slept off, woke up in the morning, like very early in the morning, like 6 a.m., and I started vomiting. Guys, I'm not capping and I'm not exaggerating. I vomited like 10 times that day. I guess it will be more than that. I was vomiting. I vomited everything out. As I was vomiting like this, I just sit down in the toilet and I did not come out. I was vomiting. My mom kept calling me that, oh, she have sent the money, have I sent it? Like, I couldn't like talk to her because she would notice from my voice that something is wrong. I was just like doing okay. You know what this. So on first experience where you got into a fist fight, if you know me, you know I don't like basketballs. But there was this time that I had one while I was in secondary school. So I grew up to be the only child of my parents, as at that time I was the only child. But I had several adopted sisters. My dad can just come in today and see this person will start staying with us. So I had like different people from different backgrounds coming to stay with us. And there was this time that one of them came and we didn't like settle. We are always having issue. If we laugh today, tomorrow we are already having arguments and all those things. And then there was this time that she just came back from school. We're not attending the same school. She just came back from school and then she was dragging me. She was saying that someone in our school told her that I said something about her, blah 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 blah. And I was like, how is that even possible? Somebody that is not in my school. Where do I have the time to go and be looking for somebody and be, well, I wasn't responding because I felt like this one is just trying to look for trouble. I wasn't giving this girl attention. She was saying all those things that she was saying, but I was pissed though. But I wasn't just showing any emotions and all that. Few minutes later, this girl got pissed that I wasn't responding, and then she just grabbed the knife from the table and she was like, she's going to choke me. And I was like, okay. I also grabbed a glass cup. That was very stupid, actually. And
I like, if you touch me with that knife, I'm going to smash this thing on your head.
And as I started bass. So I think that was like my first time. First nickname. My first nickname would be, I think, Round. Apart from like the short form of my name, AY that people call me, the first actual nickname would be Round. But my physics teacher in secondary school used to call me Round. I think because of my shape. Yeah. I think your first job experience. My first job experience would be in 2016. When I finished my diploma, I worked for about 9 months as a medical laboratory technician. And it makes sense. It didn't make sense actually. Let me not lie. At that time, I wasn't looking for a job actually because I felt like fine. I already had it in mind that after I finished my diploma, I was going to go for a degree. So I wasn't even looking for a job. But at the time, I was staying with my aunt and I was frustrated in that place because I just wanted to leave. I know that I cannot just be giving my parents excuse that I want to leave this place. So immediately, someone just sent me a message that, oh, this so place in Ibadan is looking for medical laboratory technician, and I just called the line. And the person asked me to come for interview. I went for the interview, and I was given the job immediately. I was wowed. So the funny thing is, the most beautiful thing is that the job came with accommodation, and that's how I left my aunt's place, and I was staying there. My salary then was 15K. So it was very bad. I think I took that job because of the situation that I was in. Like, okay, I just want to leave this place that I am living. Not like that payment was just too ridiculous, to be honest. And I did the job of like 5 people. I was the secretary, I was personal assistant, I was a technician, I was a maintenance person, I was also housekeeper. I was doing a whole lot of job because at that point that I started working, the person that was the secretary left, the scientist in that lab left. I was the only one, so I was doing the job of plenty people and I was still collecting 15,000. So that was it. I worked there for about 9 months. I had to leave when the vicinity was becoming choking. They stole my phone, they stole my laptop, and I was just like, nah. I'm leaving. So that was like my first job experience. I don't want to experience that kind of thing again in my life. The first person you text when somewhat thrilling happens. I think my best friend. I don't think the answer is my best friend. My mom. Yeah, my best friend and my mom. Your first favorite journey. I would say that my first favorite journey would be this time that my dad decided to take us like on an excursion, myself, my mom, and him. And also I think like 2 other people. We went on an excursion and it was very beautiful. We went to see this big water, very not like close, or like very this big water where they do all this fishing and all those things. So we went there and it was very beautiful because I felt like, but one thing is there is no memory, there was nothing, like there was no picture, and that's the annoying part of your first cooking experience. My first cooking experience was when I was in primary school. So I think I was in primary 2 or primary 3, and after school I just go home straight. Then there are other kids like in the neighborhood that used to come and stay. I was like the oldest, so they would come and stay till their parents come back. So there was nobody at home that particular day, and these children just kept crying. They are hungry. They are hungry. They are hungry. I went to the kitchen and I saw soup, so I was like, okay, I should make amala. I was kidding. I was 7. I think I was 7. Yeah. I was like, let me make amala. So I on the electric cooker. I on the electric cooker and I put water. I didn't know that the water is supposed to like boil. I started pouring the yam flour. The thing was looking like, you know, when you're about to like prepare custard, that first mixture with cold water. That was what the thing turned out to be. When my mom came back, she could not beat me, but she was. You will see on her face that she was disappointed. The fact that I was using the electric cooker, she was like, I should never touch that again. Then she was just so disappointed and she was scared. So I think after then she started locking her kitchen or something. I can't remember, but that was like my first cooking experience. Yeah, and that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section. Like this video. Until next time that you're going to be seeing my face again, stay cool, stay calm, and be happy. Bye, guys.
Oh, you my boo boo. I love you all.